Okay, part two. To get you up to speed, I just kind of doing a rant here, and go back and watch the first video, and hopefully it'll all make sense here at some point. It's a bit confusing, and it's I know in my mind what it is. There's a lot of people out there that are saying the same things that I'm saying, and go around, search on YouTube Earth Last Hope, Earth singular Last Hope YouTube channel, and then also Enough Respect, that's another YouTube channel. Great thanks to you guys for just getting the word out and just going with your gut and doing what you know you have to do. And also to Alex Jones and people like Luke Rudouski, and also there's this other kid, Robert Wanek. He's in Breckenridge, Minnesota, and big thanks to you, man. Thanks for all you do. Keep up the good work, and I'm gonna do the best I can here and help you guys out, support you. If you don't know any of those people, go ahead and look into them. There's links around all of my different sites, to all of my sites. There's a blog, Luke's Truth Blog.blogspot.com, I believe is what it is. Check out the different blog posts on there. 9/11 is just the tip of the iceberg, people. I'm telling you, right now is the time to wake up. And if you want to ignore this stuff and pretend like it didn't happen, I guess just take as much medication as you can, and just, or drink, or whatever your thing is, smoke, because it's not pretty, and nobody can deny that there's a critical thing happening here, or about to happen. Everyone can sense it. It's just, there's just hardly words to describe it, and where do I start is the thing. So my shout out to you is, please look into this stuff and prove me wrong. About the medical system, the oil, the car, the automotive industry, 9/11. I mean, that 9/11 is such an easy thing, and that's why I think maybe that's a good place to start, because it's so easy to see that that's a bullshit story, that anybody, a child, could see it. I mean, I had questions about what the hell was happening on the very first day, and after that it's like, what the heck, that doesn't make sense. And the more and more and more and more I looked into it, the more and more things didn't make sense. And then all of a sudden they started to make sense. And it started to make sense that, there we go. Makes sense that the whole world is set up in a way to keep people down. And part of that's good. Part of that, I don't know if you know anything about, I think it's called the Yacht Yahweh or something. It's basically like pinching off the end of a garden hose, and then when you let that go, it just explodes with a big shot of water. And it kind of, I mean, there's kind of a sexual thing. People have sometimes connect Yahweh to sexual things. Something people think Yahweh is God or something, I understand, but I don't know what that's all about. But anyway, look into that if you want to. But it's kind of like, if you hold somebody down long enough, they're only going to be held down so long before they just say no more, and I'm not going to take this anymore. And that's basically where I'm at, is I am not going to take this shit anymore. Another side of this is the financial side, how manipulative that is. I mean, all this stuff is created, all these foreclosures and the housing market collapsing, and the mortgage crisis and the credit card, everybody declaring bankruptcy. That's all planned and orchestrated in ways that you have no idea, and they have been learning from their mistakes for thousands of years. Well, hundreds anyway, if not thousands. I believe it's thousands of years, and that's the whole reason why they never tell you the whole history in the history books. They tell you some of it, and then they leave a whole bunch out, and then they tell you a little bit, and then they leave a whole bunch out and tell you a little bit. And that's another thing. The school system is so corrupt, it's not even funny. Please don't be sending your kids to public school. I mean, what the heck do you remember what you learned in public school? Did you learn anything that prepared you for the real world? No. School is designed to train people to be good employees and be good slaves, be good debt slaves. That's the whole thing. It's all okay. Just go charge it all up and pay it off later. That's the whole thing. Is it's jihad with money. This is a financial slavery, and it's been set up. And I guess we all do have choices. And the thing is I want more and more people to realize that they have a choice. And that's the purpose of these videos and this YouTube channel and all this stuff that I'm putting out, is for me to socialize and get to know people. And I like hanging out with people, and I want people to get to know me. And then also I just want to get this message out. That's the biggest thing that I'm working as hard as I am, is to get the message out to people, because I feel that this is the time is now to act. The time is now. And if we wait 4 years, 8 years, it's not going to work. Obama, he took an oath to I don't remember word for word, but to protect and uphold the Constitution from all enemies, foreign and domestic. And I'm going to do everything in my power to hold that man to him, even though I know he is not an honest man. And that is the reason that I could not give him my vote. I agreed with most everything he said, actually. Well, I don't know about most everything. There was some pretty things about the financial stuff that is just backwards. And I mean, it's basically, he's just a puppet. I mean, he didn't win the election fairly. He was given, like, I don't even remember the statistics. It was like 3 times much more money, hundreds of millions of dollars more than the Republicans were given. And it doesn't really matter anyway. They both work for the same side. They don't even know it is the thing. That's the thing. They're turning everybody against everybody, and we're all on the same team. We're all in this together. And I'd like to stress that this is not a fight against anything. This is not against tyranny or against the New World Order or against the Illuminati or the Bilderberg Group or the Trilateral Commission or whatever you want to call them. We're not against anything. They have actually some pretty good points. Anybody with a half a brain could see that some of this stuff needs to happen is a good thing. But what I am for, and what I want all of my followers to be for, is for peace and justice and the truth. And to get rid of all these lies and deception in this world, and just tell the damn truth, people. That's all I'm asking. That's all I'm after, is the truth. There's nothing worse. I cannot stand a liar, and it doesn't matter what. And the bigger the lie, the more I hate it. And that's what's got me so frustrated. Is I can't even hardly even talk about it, because people just sometimes think I'm crazy or whatever. You know, just take your damn medication, and that's just the whole thing is bullshit. All this medication, and just medicate your kids because they misbehave, and look what they're putting into their bodies, and look what is being fed into their brain through the TV. Turn your damn TV off and start learning, start reading, start watching videos and learning for yourself, and learning about whatever subject you want to learn about. And I just tell you, there is so much out there. There is no reason for anybody to live like what I showed in this previous video. And I've got to get this one ending here pretty quick, but right down there underneath this bridge where I'm shooting the video, went on a little walk on the trail here. And sleeping bag path comes out from under the bridge. There's my dog. It goes right over to that door, and that's the only path to that door. That's sitting on a gravel pit in the back corner, out in the back. Nobody uses it except apparently some homeless people, and people like that are not given a fair chance. You know, send your kids to school and send them to Sunday school is the way I was brought up. And you know, I thank my parents for doing everything the way they did. They did the best that they could with what they knew how, and I turned out okay, I think. But really, the way I can't morally give my kids vaccinations. I cannot send them to public school. I cannot send them to church. The systems have all been so corrupted that it's not even funny. And we're all out of time here. So I'd just like to say thanks for watching this, and please look into this, and please prove me wrong. My name is Luke Rethke, and peace everyone.